Well, hi viewers. Today we're going to be comparing two Casio watches today. Now, last video, which is uploading right now, it took me a few days to do it. So, yeah, there's a video uploading right now of watches, but we're doing more watches today because today I got two watches. This one, and I've had one of them longer than the other. So, I get the Casio. I got the Casio AQ-S280W to compare today. And the Casio, I keep forgetting the name of this one, AQ-S280W. Now, this is a nice Casio watch. It's a solar powered one, which I think is really unique. So, yep. This is it here. And yes, it's like one of their newer models, so yeah. So let's get started. Let's get started with this one. Now, I'm not going to go for all the features of both of these, especially this one, because this one has a lot. But I'll show you the features that I know of. So, yeah, obviously the first feature it's like plastic. It's not really a feature, but it's a really rugged design. And it's solar. So, yeah, it's solar powered, so you basically don't have to charge. Well, you basically don't have to change the battery every 7 years. Maybe the next time you change the battery after you get this is maybe 20 or 30 years later, because the battery in this is solar charged. So that means the batteries are rechargeable, so you can put this under any light source for 30 minutes or more. It'll go up to full battery, and you'll have a full battery. Right now, my battery is still full. This is high. It'll probably say medium in the dark or something, or low, but yeah, this battery's rechargeable, which is what I really like about this. So, yeah. What I'm thinking about doing with my watch display, I might install, like, a light back there. That way, if I put the watch, I can put the watch underneath the light source, it'll charge overnight. So, yeah, this is it here. And you can navigate with buttons. This is the... don't know what this is for, but... got the alarm. Set alarm here. But yeah, it has a timer feature. So you can set I don't know how to specifically use the timer on here, but has a stopwatch. Turn it on, has hundredths of a second. And I just split. I think you can reset it. Just like that. Alright, how do you reset it? I think it just hold like 3 buttons. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to reset the stopwatch. I'll figure that out later, but I know you can reset it. try again. See, that's all the mode settings. Oh, I reset it. I guess you have to hold the adjust button. See it? That's it. And then that's it. And then it goes back to the time. And then you can also show the date, the day of the week, how many seconds are in this hour of the minute of the hour. Then you could show the date and the year, like what month it is. It's Sunday. It's currently 4:26. So it's basically the 4th month, 26. One thing I wish it would tell you to do is, well, one thing I wish it would do is like show the date, like the number. But no, we have calendars. I can put one in my. So like if I wanted to have one, if I wanted to have a calendar at school, maybe I can rip a page out of something like a calendar, like an old calendar from like years ago. Well, actually, I don't think that would be a good idea. But I don't know what date it is anyway, because there's actually calendars at school which shows the date on the board. And it also shows the date on my school laptop. And I might get one up in here at some point. But, you know, I don't really have any, like, nails or anything mounted on. I have one nail back there, but that's my card wall, as you see. So what I would have to do is move the card wall, but I'm not going to do that. And plus, I hang my Christmas lights over there in the winter, so during Christmas time. But yep, and then yep, this goes back to time. And then yep, next we got the illuminator, so you got the light here. Yep, there's that. Alright, now is the world time. Yes, this has like 48 different cities and all around the world. And you can navigate that by pressing by holding the adjust button. So right now our time zone here in Pittsburgh is New York City time. And then you can navigate through the cities by pressing the search button. So it's New York City. Now let's do London, for example. Now it's on London. Once you select your city, you just press the button, and the clock hand will move. Well, the analog moves to that specific time that is in the city. Right now it is 6:42 p.m. in London. Alright, let's do another city, for example. Let's do... Is that supposed to be in Moscow? I don't even know. Let's do... I think I went too far, but... Hold on, this thing is like... Alright, Denver. You can do Denver. Let's do Mexico. So, again, if you want to change this time zone, you hit the search button until you find your designated time zone. Then, you just hit the adjust button. Sorry about the noise, my window's open, it's hot here. it'll move to that time zone. Currently, in Mexico, it is 12:43 p.m. Yeah, Patrick's actually 2:42. Alright, let's go back to our normal zone, which we're almost there, actually. New York City. So as you see, we're back on New York City time zone. Press the adjust button. And there you go. It's 2:44. Except my alarm clock over there is like a minute behind, so yeah. But that's not big of a deal. I know you can change the language on this. Which I forget how to, but I think you hold the search button. No, you don't. Huh. Oh, I forget how to change the time on this, but I'm not going to mess with that because, yeah, but I think you hold this, actually. Hold that. I can hold the select button to find, which I think went too far ahead. There. Yeah, I don't know how to change the time on this, but I'll show you how to change the time once I figure it out in the future. So, yeah. But yeah, you can change the language. So, like, but if you live in a different country or something, speak a different language, you can change the language on this. And, yeah, this is a great watch. Alright. Now is the more basic, but still really rugged. The W-219H by Casio. Oh, wait. Actually, I'll show you this on my wrist, because if you have small wrist, then this might not be... Well, if you like the design, but you have small wrist, I think you can get bands from NATO. I have a NATO band, but it's too big. Let's just say that. Like, it won't, like, fit, like, right here. It won't fit. So I have to... I mean, I don't really know anymore. But I might be able to change the band on here for a NATO one. If I did change it for NATO, then yeah. And also, if you have small wrist, you have to do the tightest one. Be careful, because this thing really has to pinch you. Great. But yeah, beforehand, if you want to put this on, just slide this thing up all the way. Be careful it doesn't slip. See, really, it's not like to go in, huh? Try to get in, there we go. As you see, I actually have to make an extra hole. So, yep. Screw this notification. Go up. Yep, but yeah, this is it on the wrist. And there it is. Oh yeah, also these little hands do glow in the dark, so yeah. Alright, next is the W-219H. And this is a very nice watch. It's cheaper, but still pretty rugged. So yeah. This is it. It's basically the same thing as the F91W and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll show you it. Because, yeah, pretty simple. This one's pretty simple. Honestly, it's like one of the most simple watches. It doesn't have as many features as the F91W or as the solar one that I just showed you. I'm not gonna read the model because That would just take a path on the video, I guess. I don't even know. But let's just skip that. But yes, W-219H, it actually fits pretty well. Because my wrists have grown in a lot. Since I first got it, it would not fit. But yep, this is it here. It's not really... It's not really... If you want, like, tactical features or something, or more advanced, like, upgraded features, this isn't really the watch for you. This is something if you just want, like, simplicity and stuff like that. And you're fine with changing the battery every 7 years. But this is this is budget friendly. This is very cost friendly. It's not gonna be overly priced. It's very underrated. Well, so is this one, but it's underrated, but more on the high side. This one is perfectly underrated because it's just simple. It gets the job done. It's durable. You know what I mean? It doesn't have the advanced features like the other one does, but yeah. But I'll tell you the features that it has. Here it is on the wrist, obviously. But yeah, the feature that it has 12 and 24-hour time. Yeah, it has a few modes. It has an alarm. It has a stopwatch. You can change the time. That's it for that. You can split the alarm, I think. So let me just turn this on. To split the alarm, you hold the start and light button, start, stop, and light button, and that's how you do the alarm. Yep, that's it for this watch. That's basically it. Alright, one thing I want to see though, I mentioned this in the last video with the Dakota. Well, I didn't really mention it, but now that I know how to use those features and all that, I can really try that with the Dakota, with the stopwatch. We're going to try splitting it. So let's turn on the stopwatch. Alright, for the Dakota one, it's not split, it's actually lap. So, yeah. Sorry, my phone keeps buzzing. Alright, well, yeah, it does work on your just lap for this one, I guess. So let me go put it back in the case here. With all my other nice watches. I think my least favorite one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't like the. I don't. Let's just say I don't like these plastic ones that are like this size or something. Well, this one's still good, but like stuff like the Casio time and stuff like not the Casio time. I mean, but stuff like the Timex Iron Man, which I should have shown in this video, but I've already made a video on that like a while ago. If you just keep scrolling, in like about 2 years, you should find that video. Yep. My nose is itchy. Alright, but yep, and that's it for these watches. Which one do I like better? Personal preference, like I said in the last video. And that's it. Bye.